This tutorial will guide you through defining the outputs on a Kayenne or Karrera switcher. It is assumed that the switcher is operational and that the output cabling requirements are known. From the Engineering Setup menu, select the Outputs submenu. The physical outputs are listed in the pane on the left-hand side of the screen. To change the signal being fed to a physical output, simply select the output to be changed and then choose the signal to be fed to that output. The internal signals available to be fed to an output are grouped in three categories: fixed, aux, and switched preview. The fixed group contains all 6 outputs from each ME. The main output A, plus the B, C, and D outputs, and the 2 preview outputs, Preview A and Preview 2. The fixed outputs also include the optional EDPM and image store channels, plus the internal background generators, black, white, and the test signal generator. When a signal is selected for an output, it will immediately be fed to that output and the name changed to match the signal selected. The name can be overridden if a new name is required, perhaps to indicate the destination for that particular output. Choosing switched preview sends the output of the switched preview bus to the selected output. There are no other choices for switched preview. The last output choice is aux, which provides selection of any of the internal logical aux buses to be sent to an output. As with the fixed signal choices, aux buses can also be named. Aux bus names will be displayed in the local aux panel if the aux bus is assigned to an aux panel button, as well as in any aux bus menus. Any aux bus can also be paired. When paired, an aux bus video will appear on the odd-numbered output, A, while the aux bus key signal will appear on the even-numbered output, B. Paired aux buses provide the ability to switch both video and key together on the aux bus outputs while selecting a single source button on the aux panel. The aux bus key can also be split from the video by performing a split key from the panel, or from the aux bus menu. Note that the B side key source can be overridden from the aux bus menu, and video can be selected on the B side instead of key for cases where 2 video signals are required. When assigning any of the output types, keep in mind that there is also the choice of Suite 1 or Suite 2 for each output. Each suite can have a program output as well as its own independent switched preview and aux buses. That is, the aux bus 1 in Suite 2 is a different signal than aux bus 1 for Suite 1. There are no restrictions on assigning output signals to multiple outputs. Aux buses that feed into the clip store should also be assigned as clip store feeds. Simply select the aux bus connected to the clip store inputs from the menu and assign the correct clip store channel to the aux bus. If control of a clip store channel is moved between suites, don't forget to reassign the aux bus output feeding that channel to the same suite. Specific outputs are labeled SetDef and provide up or down conversion of the output signal if that option is enabled. These outputs are 11 and 12, 23 and 24, 35 and 36, and 47 and 48. The SetDef parameters are defined in the SetDef MatchDef menu. The SetDef outputs are licensed and enabled in pairs. Each pair of outputs share some common parameters, such as the video output standard, while other parameters such as crops and matte colors can be adjusted individually for each output. Supported video formats are 720p, 1080i, and standard definition of either 4:3 or 16:9. The choice of output aspect controls varies depending on the format chosen. The format chosen will depend on the aspect of the video being used as well as the destination display format. Areas outside of the converted image can be filled with a flat matte color determined by the matte control settings. The image can also be cropped using the 4 edge controls provided. Timing of the output channels can also be adjusted within a 1-frame range if it is necessary to time the video into an external location. The MatchDef input controls are also located in this menu. Like the SetDef hardware, MatchDef is also software licensed. The MatchDef inputs are 21 through 24, 45 through 48, 69 through 72, and 93 through 96, and are all individually controllable. If the MatchDef is licensed, the video applied to these inputs can be converted into the internal switcher video format, or if already of the same format, they can be used as frame synchronizers. The inputs can be set to predetermined format or left in the auto line rate mode. Formats available are 720p, 1080i, and SDI for either 525 or 625 signals. Note that these converters will only convert signals with the same frame rates. For the selected format, various aspect conversion options are provided to accommodate the input signal format and conversion style desired. As with the SetDef outputs, the area around an image can be filled with a matte, and the images can be cropped if needed. The SetDef MatchDef submenus of the engineering setup menu provides an override for the operator's SetDef MatchDef menu. If a SetDef output or MatchDef input is enabled in the engineering setup menu, the equivalent output or input in the source ops SetDef MatchDef menu will be disabled. Turning off the engineering settings for any SetDef MatchDef input or output allows an operator to control the settings from within specific effects as needed. The operator SetDef MatchDef controls can be controlled either from macros or from an EMEM, if assigned to a master EMEM level. This completes the tutorial on configuring the Kayenne and Karrera outputs.